Who did let the dogs out? Hello and welcome to Rockin Reviews. I'm your host John, and this week we'll be taking a bit of a turn and looking at the Baha Men's Who Let the Dogs Out. Released in 2000, this album is the Baha Men's probably their most famous album and contains the famous song, obviously, Who Let the Dogs Out. Truthfully, this album is kind of bad. It's not really great. And don't get me wrong, I do like good Latin style or reggae type music every now and then, but this one just doesn't really cut it for me. The title track, Who Let the Dogs Out, has been named one of the most annoying songs ever just because it was played so frequently. And I do have to agree a bit because it does get kind of annoying after a while. The rest of the album I listened to, and quite frankly, I really wasn't that impressed. I really didn't like much of it. Now, if you do like reggae, I can see how you would like this, but personally, I just don't really see the appeal in this album. This album was actually one of the first I specifically asked my parents to get for me. At the time, I thought Who Let the Dogs Out was a good track, and even at that time, I really didn't care for much of the rest of the album. So I guess that was just foreshadowing things to come, I guess, right? I will admit, some of the tunes are kind of catchy, but beyond that, I really wasn't too impressed, so I'm personally going to give this album 1.5 out of 5 stars. Next week, we'll be looking at Cage the Elephant's second album, Thank You Happy Birthday. And that's about all we have time for this episode of Rockin' Reviews. I'm John, and keep rockin'.